Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 007 1986. I hope you're having a fantastic day. All that good. Well, I know. You're probably sick of me, sick and tired of talking about, the whole bullshit with Israel and Hamas and all that other bullshit. But you have every right to be tired of it. I am tired of it too. But if it's one thing I gotta say about this whole situation, is that it's just bringing out the true colors of these people, and it really shows the people who are defending Palestine, and also doesn't like it when people call them out for their bullshit. No fucking surprise. This time, it's Rashida Tlaib. Yeah, the congresswoman who is part of the squad, who famously said, "We're gonna impeach the motherfucker." Impeaching Donald Trump. Well, now she's catching a lot of heat for her silence on the attacks that Hamas and then on Israel, including the deaths of babies. And it's gotten to the point where she decided to call out her critics, calling them bigots. Yes, because that's typical what the left does. Call out anyone who criticizes them on their silence and everything. Which, if I'm going to take a page out of their fucking playbook, her silence is violence. And her silence is compliance. Yeah, that's so fun when it's smacked to your face, huh? I'm reading this from Outkicked by my man, David Hookstead, GOAT. Rashida Tlaib claims people critical of her silence on beheaded Israel babies are bigots. I don't know why I said that. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib thinks the real bigots are those questioning her silence. Questioning her silence on murdered Israel babies. Israel continues to fight back against Hamas after the terrorists killed more than 1,200 people over the weekend. In one of the most horrific discoveries of the attack, babies were found murdered and beheaded by Hamas terrorists. It's one of the most disgusting acts in modern human history. Yet, Rashida Tlaib couldn't bring herself to say anything about it. Fox News correspondent Hillary Vaughn repeatedly asked Tlaib about the dead babies, and instead of condemning the horrors carried out by Hamas, she stayed silent despite multiple opportunities to say something. Hillary Vaughn tweeted on X, "Watch, I asked Representative Rashida Tlaib about Hamas terrorists chopping off babies' heads, children being burned alive, and women being raped. She had nothing to say." Rashida Tlaib accused critics of being bigots. Now, the congresswoman from Michigan, who is of Palestinian descent, is firing back, claiming anyone critical of her silence is an actual bigot. Yes, because calling out your critics like racist, sexist, bigots, homophobe, transphobe, xenophobe, that's a good way to win your case. Spoiler, it's not. It just makes you look like a total asshole. But I digress. I do not support the targeting and killing of civilians, whether it's Israel or Palestine. The fact that some have suggested otherwise is offensive and rooted in bigoted assumptions about my faith and ethnicity. Tlaib told the Michigan Advance in a Wednesday statement. Yeah, let's read that again, okay? People critical of her silence apparently feel that way because they are rooted in bigoted assumptions about Tlaib's faith and ethnicity. Really, hun? Like, really? If you really think that, you're an idiot. Well, then again, the squad ain't really bright, ain't full of fucking bright people anyway, so, That is absolutely disgusting and an unacceptable response to staying silent on the murders of babies. Yeah, it really is. Condemning Hamas beheading children should be the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, it should be the easiest thing in the world, but when it comes to people like her, and I mean people in general, not because of her ethnicity, saying that it'd be too hard for them because let's be real, if she would have said that shit, she would have get shit on and attacked by her far leftist motherfuckers. Tlaib had multiple opportunities to do so when pressed on by Fox News. Instead, she chose to walk away and said nothing as Vaughn repeatedly asked her to weigh in. What kind of person can't bring themselves to simply state murdering babies is bad? A very, very, very heartless person who cares about no one but themselves and their own families and friends and special interest group. Everyone else, they're beneath them. They think they're better than everybody else. That's who it is. I guess I'm a bigot for simply asking that question in Tlaib's eyes. And I'm a bigot because I actually answered that question. It's a thought-provoking question, yes. Tlaib makes false equivalency between Israel and Hamas. Yes, he did, and she was done about it. Furthermore, she's making a false equivalency when she says that I do not support the targeting and killing of civilians, whether in Israel or Palestine. She's implying both sides are equal in their targeting of civilians. That's just not true. Yeah, or as Bori or if I like to borrow a line from Bori, the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Hamas' entire goal is to kill civilians. The terror organization gunned down people at the music festival and murdered entire families hiding in the violence. Its goal is to inflict pain and horror on the civilians. Israel goes out of its way to avoid civilian casualties, including warning people in Gaza ahead of the strikes. Yes, civilian casualties are a part of the war, but there's a huge difference between collateral damage and straight up targeting civilians. Drawing a comparison between the two sides is insane. No, it's not only is it insane, but it also proves you don't know what the fuck you're talking about and you don't know how the world works. Rashida Tlaib should apologize and condemn for what Hamas did without trying to take shots at Israel. This isn't hard, but the congresswoman from Michigan just can't seem to figure that part out yet. I mean, yeah, that's no surprise right there. People like her, they will do anything. Oh, in the comments, I just love this. I just like the comments. Oh, she can figure it out. She hates America and supports Hamas. This is an example of some of the trash that Democrats have in Congress. Hell, even Russia are saints compared to Hamas. That part's true, right? I mean, say what you want about Russia, but at least they don't do what Hamas does. At least with Russia soldiers, they have something called, honor. Hamas, they don't. They're animals. Oh, I like this one. Tlaib, like Omar, are terrorists. They openly support anti-American agendas. No doubt they both support Hamas and everything they do. The idiots who voted them into office are to blame for giving these terrorists a platform. That's true. It took 3 days of Tlaib to condemn the killing of babies because she has unabashedly supported the baby killers for years while publicly demonizing the religions of the babies. But anyone who says why it took her that long to condemn baby killers is the bigot. Yeah, that sound about right. Anywho, this right here, with Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, those two are one of the main reasons why where you want to get people who's in the powers of government, make sure their fucking credentials pass out. But as usual, they picked those two to get in because diversity and inclusion. Look how well that turned out for him. But yeah, but Rashid Tlaib and Ila Omar are prime examples why people like them shouldn't be in Congress, shouldn't be in our government. But so you know that they have a D on their name. I'm pretty sure not one left wing motherfucking media or Democrat will call them out on their bullshit, because of course they would. After all they'll probably do, or even if you do try to call out, they're gonna do what they always do. They're gonna try to say some bullshit reasons why Israel is the bad guy, or say, well, you know, what about Trump? Because you know that's all they fucking, because that's like their only fucking trump card, pun intended, they always play. But anywho, I want to know what you think of this, okay? As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss an update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 007 1986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Also, eat a dick, Rashid Tlaib. Eat a fucking dick.